Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Welcome back.
We are back to discuss some recent news about Marvel meeting John Krasinski. Um, yeah, I don't. Well, that's what I just heard today. How could he have heard of it? All these shutdowns and quarantines.
According to the report, it says he did meet with Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige in a virtual meeting, so it was online.
Oh, okay.
And the pair are keen to work with one another in the future. According to the meeting, it was basically a multitude of projects. It also says that John is also interested in playing Mr. Fantastic, also known as Richard Reed's in the Fantastic Four franchise.
Yeah.
So this could be something about it.
Yeah, I mean, John Krasinski, he's been
he's been in the office.
And Emily Blunt have been rumored to play Mr. Fantastic and the Invisible Woman for
quite a while.
A few years now. It was what they call it, Susan. What was her name? Susan Storm.
God. Yeah.
And Reed Richards. So in the Fantastic Four, that's been for a long time. I mean, I think there'd be a great casting if that's who they went with.
Obviously.
The perfect casting for those two characters. And considering they've worked together, plus their husband and wife, I think it would be really...
Oh, they're married?
Yeah.
Oh.
And their husband and wife, and they've been in other projects together. I think it'd be a really good choice for this. Are they going to do that? I don't know, but when they said multitude project, that could mean they could have said, listen, we want to do Fantastic Four, it's going to be, 2 or 3 movies, you might appear in a couple of the...
Well, no, he would have to appear in all of them.
But that's what I'm saying. It's just a multitude of projects. Meaning multi films. Like could be 2 or 3 Fantastic Four.
And then they pitched the story to him. And they I'm sure he probably said to him, okay, this is what it's going to be about. This is what we want in these 3 movies. You may appear in maybe a few team-up movies as well, but this is the direction we're going with. Would you be interested? I think that's basically what about. Now, who knows? It could be something different. Maybe it's for a different character, or maybe it's to direct a movie or write one. Or
it could, because he has directed a couple of movies. He directed A Quiet Place and A Quiet Place 2. I know those are I think those are his only 2 times he directed a movie, I believe.
And both movies are actually pretty good.
Yeah. So who knows? They did pitch me the idea to direct one because they heard he would want to. And possibly direct a Marvel movie and also star one, so that'd be kind of cool to have them in it. I mean, I'm really looking forward to the Fantastic Four finally being part of the Marvel universe and getting it right. I mean, the last Fantastic Four movie was awesome.
I remember we watched it. I'm like,
terrible.
Like they time traveled to go fight Doctor Doom. I'm like, what?
Yeah, the Doctor Doom character was stupid.
He didn't even look like him.
No, just looked weird.
I mean, don't get the actor who played him. He had a good voice about him, but like he had that voice of the character, but the whole thing. I'm like, this is bad. And the director who even made, he admitted it too. He's like, that was a pretty terrible movie.
Yeah, supposedly they changed a lot, but who knows what the real story? But I'm sure they did change a lot because there was a steaming pile of garbage, to put it nicely. We went and saw because I never always give movies the benefit of the doubt. I mean, I know Rotten Tomatoes at the time, I think it was like 25% or something like that.
That's bad.
But sometimes Rotten Tomatoes isn't always right. Some critics aren't always right, and sometimes I find myself enjoying movies that they say are going to be terrible. So I gave it benefit of the doubt. We went and saw it, and I remember thinking how awful it was, and I wish I could have spent my money on better things because the plot was terrible. It was just.
I agree.
The way that they went about it was terrible. Everything felt rushed. The characters seemed kind of silly.
That's why I'm glad they finally purchased Fox because Marvel knows what they're doing. I mean, they have the best writers and storytellers of how to produce a correct movie.
Yeah, Kevin Feige did genius. I mean, I don't think there's been any Avengers movie
that have been terrible.
Marvel movie in general, they've been terrible. When they say I don't know, like Ant-Man's near the bottom of the movies when it comes to income or
But it's still made over 100 million.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying, and that's still a really good movie. I mean, and they made it to get a really good amount of money, and that's the worst. Like, even the bad movies are still good.
And I mean, you look at Endgame. Endgame smashed box office records. It's like it's the #1 movie in the world.
I think they have like the most $1 billion movies of any like franchise. I mean, I can't remember which one. Which was the last one? Before Endgame.
Avatar.
No, I'm talking about Marvel movies. I think maybe Captain Marvel made that.
No, what for the most money?
No, which movies before Endgame?
Oh, Captain Marvel,
Yeah,
Ant-Man, the Wasp.
Yeah, they said all going to be trash and they're making $1 billion, but every movie that Kevin Feige seems to have his hands in ends up being amazing. I mean, there's a couple here that weren't as good, like Age of Ultron. I thought it was okay, but again,
it's all right.
It was an Avengers movie, and I just really enjoyed it, but it wasn't as good as the first one or the third one. So
that'd be cool. Like if they have the Fantastic Four join the Avengers and like in a big movie.
Like they get bring in Doctor Doom too. I mean, Doctor Doom's like a huge Marvel villain, and
he's supposed to be in Black Panther 2. I heard.
Really?
That's a rumor.
I don't know. I mean, I just really hope that there's so many amazing villains that they have yet to even.
Galactus.
Yeah.
Well, I heard he's going to be the next big villain.
Yeah, so they probably build up to him just like they did with
Silver Surfer. Another good.
That's another one.
Another good character.
Yeah.
Who else can we think of?
I don't know. There's so many. I want to, but first things first is that I wanted them to do Fantastic Four. But waiting.
The X-Men.
But the X-Men had good movies with the X-Men. The Fantastic Four haven't really had a major.
X-Men Apocalypse was alright.
But I'm saying though, the Fantastic Four hasn't had a really good movie.
I know.
They've had the first two with, I forgot the guy's name, with what's his name? I forget the guy who played Mr. Fantastic Four, his name is. But they had, they did okay, but they weren't $1 billion movies. They were just okay. It's like, nice family-friendly movies, but they weren't part of the Marvel Universe. And the third one with Miles Teller and I forget who else. Sorry, I can't remember everybody's names from that movie. That was garbage. So hopefully Marvel finally gets their hands on it and they fix it and they make it epic, and just like they do with most of the other movies, they've got their hands on. So I'm really looking forward to this. Hopefully they do get John Krasinski and Emily Blunt in this movie. I think it'd be really a good casting choice. So I think that's it. Anything else to add? No,
I'm good.
All right, so I think that we're gonna wrap this up. We just want to, do a quick video about that because we saw some news breaking. If you guys like this video, give us a like and subscribe.
Until next time.
There you go.